Join us in this episode as we trek back to the coast and continue to explore the Eyre Peninsula.
We find some dog-friendly spots and an epic cliff-top campsite. G'day, we are Sparkies on the Loose, both electricians. This is Curtis. My name is Amy, and this is our trusty four-legged apprentice, Rusty. We've been travelling around Australia for the past few years in our car and caravan. We're not afraid to get off the beaten track, and we have been documenting our adventures on the road as we go. Hit subscribe, sit back, and buckle up.
In our last episode, we had detoured away from the Eyre Peninsula and up to the Gawler Ranges. Now, it was time to trek back to where we had left off.
Alright guys, so we just camped at a free camp last night outside Venus Bay, and we're going to head into Venus Bay today and then make our way down the coast. So yeah, let's go.
Here we are at Venus Bay, South Australia. On the Eyre Peninsula, we are going to do the South Head walking trail. It looks like a nice little trail. It's dog friendly. How crazy is that? Rusty's very excited, so we'll get into it.
It was also an improved off-leash dog walk.
The walk stretches 2.3 kilometres around the headland, along a rough, sandy pathway.
The information sign at the start says to keep your eyes peeled for birds, whales, seals, and dolphins. Alright, so we've just finished the headland walk. It was a nice 2k walk. Rusty liked it. It's good that their dogs are allowed and they're allowed to be off leash around there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, and you can see it's good fishing as well.
Yeah, we
see a lot of boats out.
We didn't see too much wildlife, but yeah, it's a nice morning walk to warm up the muscles.
Yeah.
Alright, let's keep going.
Next spot was to Talia to check out the Woolshed Cave.
A long wooden staircase leads you to the entrance of the cave below.
From inside, the cave looks similar to a keyhole.
Just up the road was the tub.
A former cave, but the ceiling had since collapsed and has now formed a rough bowl shape.
Next up, we headed to Elliston to do a nearby clifftop scenic drive.
We pulled up near the first point of interest for some lunch and to check out the views.
The loop was mainly along the cliff top with various sculptures scattered along the drive. What are you doing, Kurt?
Oh, hello there.
They look like pretty big thongs you got on there.
Size doesn't matter.
Ha ha ha.
Haha. Now it was time to head out to our campsite, which was Horrocks Lookout.
As you can see, it was a pretty epic spot. We couldn't believe we had this place all to ourselves.
It was a pity that we were here in the winter with the water temperatures so cold, as it looked like a good spot to snorkel with the water being so crystal clear.
We got a fire going and sat back taking in the views.
Here we had chicken for dinner. Have a go at this, guys. Double rainbow. It's slowly going away, but it's a wicked spot. This has to be up there with one of our favourite free camps in South Australia.
With views like this, how can it not be?
We could have easily spent longer parked up here, but we were running low on food and water, so decided to continue on after spending 2 nights at this spot. So it's time to leave this beautiful place. Packed everything up, put all the ash in the bin so we don't leave any trace and all that. Now what's interesting is when we walked this originally it wasn't too bad, but when we actually got here and stopped and got out, you can see, look how boggy this is. Look how much that sinks in the soft sand. So I'm a little bit worried, but not really, because I'm still running 50 psi. So what I'm going to try and do is reverse a little bit if it lets me. That way I've got a nice run up to get up here. Because here, it's soft here. So if I start digging in while I'm turning, it's really going to dig in. So hopefully I can get past this. Once I'm past this, the main driveway is like concrete. So if I can get onto this with the front tyres, it should be able to pull me up. So we'll see how we go. It shouldn't be too bad, but it's a little bit of a risk factor. So there's that bog that I was telling you guys about. So hopefully I might have to move hanging. Hopefully now I've got a bit of momentum with the van going downhill, but I can just go. This first gear full load. Didn't have to deflate luckily, but look how soft this is. You wouldn't even know it would go down that much. But yeah, like I said, once the tyres were up there, it was fine. But yeah, it just goes to show, always check and be prepared. I put it in 4-wheel drive, 4 low, so that obviously helped push it along. So yeah, let's get out of here while the wind's picked up.
Join us next time as we finish off our journey on the Air Peninsula, where we find some more ripper campsites and get up close to one of the locals.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're new. Cheers, legends.